Tyler. Ties on the industry advice. I'm outside with some good fellas and some in the sky. We lit in real life. We don't pay to be verified. We just manifest, lay and grind on the rise. We defy the odds like it's nothing. Time after time. God bless this eternal shine. Yeah. Eyes on the prize. It's my life sold up. 5:45. Have the lights on us. Fries to the side of an ice cola. You know that ride till the ties fall off. She know I'm a D. I got a date with destiny. She coming to me, cause I got the flavors and recipe. She racing to me like an athlete. She two with the G's, cause she know it. Eyes on the prize just to see how far I go. Yeah. Shooting star, yeah. All over the globe. Hard work, all I ever know. So nobody could tell me I'm not wet my way and go. Yeah, I'm in my zone. Yeah.
Two hard-hitting blue-collar franchises, one of the better rivalries going. The Ravens and Steelers are underway.
Taken at the goal line. And able to get this out to the 25. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
Throwing, Cousins.
This one goes out wide for Barkley.
2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
That's a pretty play there coming out of the backfield, but as that back, you've got to be conscious of making sure you're securing the football. When you get out in open field, sometimes you get a little loose with it as you're trying to get up ahead of steam. Make sure you keep it close to your body because those defenders are trying to punch it free. He does a nice job there protecting the ball and picking up a first down.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
They go play action. Cousins escaping the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
Jonathan Greenard running in to pick up the sack.
Well, they certainly took too long to set up play action. That gave the pass rush time to get home for its first sack of the game. For their sake, they may start to think about the quick game and leave play action alone for a little while.
Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a 3rd and long. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Cousins.
Short throw complete to Gronkowski.
And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. And it appears they'll go for it here on 4th down. A big call on the game's opening drive. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs.
The NFL's leading rusher in 2019 and 2020, Derrick Henry.
Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Rolling to his right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. Throw right side, caught by Goddard, the tight end. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. We're scoreless after one. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This will be from 56 yards out. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice, an ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this will remain a scoreless game.
And anytime you see a kicker trot out to try one from 56 yards, you know everything's got to come off perfectly for it to have a chance. If the laces aren't quite right, if he doesn't hit the fat part of the ball just right, it's unlikely to go through, and that one winds up no good.
Diggs in motion right. Cousins going to bat it forward here on the jet sweep.
And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. From just shy of midfield, here's a 2nd and 7.
Up the middle with Barkley. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action.
Here now, a 3rd down and 8.
From the gun, here's Cousins. He dumps it off to Barkley. And he'll get this up near midfield, but that's still a few yards shy of the first down. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. Cousins.
Short throw complete to Gronkowski.
And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well.
What's up?
Because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
To throw, Cousins. That one complete to Okoye. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. The Raven passing game getting in sync, another first down.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You've got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult.
Cousins now.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Cole Holcomb. And the Steelers are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because
at least have to see me.
All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. On play action, it's Mahomes. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They go play fake. Mahomes.
He delivers it over to Goddard, complete.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. That's complete right around the 8.
Oh, he's going to be brought down a few yards short of the goal line, and they're going to be unable to stop the clock from here. So close yet so far, and that's going to be how this first half will come to an end.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. After a rare scoreless first half, these teams now just looking for something as the second half gets underway.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
And Charles, a scoreless first half. How does that change how you assess things here moving forward?
Well, it doesn't change it a whole lot because, remember, it's still scoreless, which means you're starting from 0 again, so you just have one half to play instead of 2. What I would look at my play sheet, though, and see is something that maybe loosens things up for my guys, gets a smile on their faces, and gets them going to begin the second half.
And he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it, as he gets wiped out on that one. Now Patrick going to change the play.
Here's Mahomes to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Steelers first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. That's Ward, complete right side. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Flushed out right. Keeps himself upright.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Now it's Mahomes again. Dancing to his left.
An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up being complete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the 3rd quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion, and more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
Dang, he's stopping.
Go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Now Cousins. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They're going to try and throw. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Baltimore. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Looking left sideline. It's complete.
Thanks, I finally scored. This was a good game so far.
Dallas Goedert, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Steelers have broken our tie and have taken a fourth-quarter lead.
I can't see who's all in here. It won't let me see, y'all. So whoever's in here, good morning.
And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And we've seen drive after drive come up empty for them, and they've yet to dent the scoreboard, yet still right in the middle of a one-score game.
So this is where you absolutely have to forget everything that's happened in your previous drives. They don't matter right now. You just mentioned it. One-score game. This drive here can erase all of what happened previously.
At the 37-yard line.
Now Cousins.
Oh, he dropped it. I had it.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Cousins. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Let's go.
To go for it there on fourth down, trailing in the fourth quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a fourth down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
I'm playing Ultimate Teams. Oh, sad.
Pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down.
I'm trying to build my team up a little bit.
In there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning.
Right now, my team's at 84 overall.
On play action, Cousins. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end.
That's exactly what they were looking for. If they get another gain like that, they'll be right there in field goal range.
And the tension building. What can they draw up now? Time to find out on a 3rd and 8. Cousins to throw.
Oh, my God. Good game. Good game.
Picked off by Cole Holcomb. And the Steelers have just about sewn up this football game. Scoring has really been at a premium. And, Charles, you got to tip your cap to this defense coming in here. Their offense, too, but this whole team coming in here on the road, getting a hard-fought win.
I think the way that they're finishing this one up, an exclamation point on a terrific game. As you noted, hard for them to put points on the board, and they hold them down one more time and finalize things.
My players are so slow right now.
Down to about the 38. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Open man has Goddard, the tight end.
Yo, the Storm, he's about to get 14. He's about to have 14 as well.
Set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they'd shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dodge for the running play, and they hit him over the top.
And he is going to have a Steeler first down. All smiles on that sideline. That should be the one to do it.
My high school football coach was very fond of saying, you've got to meet force with force. And on a short yardage running play, that's what you're going to encounter. And how about them picking up the first down on that one?
Mahomes going to throw it here.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
To throw is Mahomes. Short throw, it's Higbee. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop him with 22 ticks to go in the fourth. Mahomes to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Boswell's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, some field goals are bigger than others, and that one makes this a 2-score game.
And with the way their defense has played all game long, that's kind of a love letter to them, because that might very well be all the points they need.
Taking it about the 1. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Yeah, I ain't coming back on this one, guys.
This is 1st and 10. Cousins. Gronkowski's got it on the crossing route. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. Here's 1st down. Now Cousins. And that's going to be incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
One last shot now for Cousins. He's going to let it fly.
Ah, I tried.
Complete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty
GG's, bro. GG's.
Play, but he could not pull it in. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And not all W's are created equal, CD, and this one came in shutout fashion.
Well, their offense certainly didn't need to do anything, right? They could take the day off, and they did. But the defense, they carried them in a big way.
Yeah, look, the offense obviously stuff to work on, but they did enough, and the defense carried the load.
Well, you know what they say. It's always fun to work on things if it didn't go well in your game with a victory in your pocket. And that's what they've got going forward.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. From Baltimore, so long, everybody.
Do what I should, point, baby. Do what I could, baby. Point, baby. Do what I should, baby. Point, baby. Do what I could.